What is going on, everybody? Happy Sunday. You know what time it is. It's time for a little unnecessary roughness right here on the Nonsensical Network. And if you're not following us, well, shame on you. Go ahead and check us out. We are everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Shows are live Monday through Sunday on YouTube, and you can listen anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at. All at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/Nonsensical Network. All them links are going to be there, including links to our merch store. Yes, we do have merch, ladies and gentlemen. We'd greatly appreciate that if you could check it out. Maybe grab you a little something. It is getting chilly out. We have hoodies. Buy yourself two, because if you got a significant other, you know she's going to take one. Anywho, you guys know me. I'm Glick. Been on a little bit of a hiatus. Good to be back. Got my boy Big Rick in the building. And last but not least, just celebrated a birthday. He's like 53 now.
61.
The one and only. Yeah, what's going on with you guys?
You know, living my best life, trying to get healthy.
I'm trying to get like Jake Paul.
What?
Paid?
Yeah, just paid.
Trying to get paid.
Who I gotta fight?
60 mil between the two of them.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, that was a lot of money. Now, happy belated birthday. I know you just had a birthday a few days back, man.
Oh yeah, 25. Big 25.
Yeah.
Happy 52nd birthday. I know how you
feel. It's good to be in our 20s still. I'm only 23, so
I'm definitely.
I feel like I've matured.
Yeah,
that's a lie.
I'm 23 with 20 years of maturity.
I love when they show McAfee clips on fucking football shows. He was such a fun kicker to watch.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love Pat. I still love Pat.
You watch any other kicker in the NFL, and they're like, meh, whatever. Nobody's having fun. McAfee just had a fucking blast on that field.
Dude, Pat has a blast in life in general. Man.
You're right. He has a blast hanging out and being alive. That dude definitely doesn't take life for granted.
No, I would love to have the opportunity to just like. I would say
hang out with him for 2 hours.
Yeah, I would say hang out with him for like 5 minutes, but I know his personality and my personality.
It's got to be 2 hours minimum.
The sun would be coming up, and we would be like, "The hell just happened?" You know?
Be like walking out of the strip club in Varsity Blues.
Yeah,
that smell. That's us, you asshole.
Right. Man, speaking of Pat, I don't know if you guys seen yesterday. He trolled that. I love when he trolls other schools. He trolled the hell out of Tennessee during game day yesterday.
Man, with his pick.
He started singing Rocky Top, and Cody Rhodes was there.
Song. Yeah, I watched that.
I was like, oh, dude.
So now, with that said, every single team in the SEC, to my knowledge, has a loss team. No,
it's a 2-loss team. Yeah.
So I don't have a clue which one of them is going to make the playoffs. I have no fucking clue. Oh no, Texas is just a 1-loss team. I keep forgetting they're in the SEC now.
Yeah, Texas is a 1-loss team.
Your SEC rep right there.
Yeah, I'm looking at. Well, I mean, it's the top 12 schools. And technically, Georgia's 12, Alabama's 10, Tennessee
Georgia's
is 7.
Move up after yesterday's win because
I don't think Tennessee will. I don't think Tennessee will fall out though.
I don't know. I saw your SMU fucking Mustangs one.
Yeah, let's go SMU. Because
I don't know how they're going to drop that the new rankings, but.
Tennessee still has that big win over Alabama, and Georgia lost Alabama.
Yeah, it's like there's.
And then who else was it that Georgia lost to? That was a bad look.
Mississippi.
Yeah, Ole Miss.
Yeah,
Ole Miss.
Yeah,
big difference.
And then Alabama lost to Vanderbilt.
Yep.
Yeah. So and then Texas beat Georgia.
Who was it handed Tennessee their first loss? Was it Texas?
Or who? Tennessee's first loss?
Yeah, was it Texas?
It was Arkansas.
Oh, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Kansas, yeah.
So yeah, I don't know, man.
SEC's
lost
up
y'all
for
there for a
grabs,
minute,
man. It's a jump ball in the SEC right now. That's what it is.
I think the Big Ten's pretty much locked in.
It's a jump ball Hail Mary in the fucking SEC.
Yeah, I think the Big Ten's pretty much a lock for running the playoffs this year.
Yeah, they're gonna have a couple of teams in there. Did you see what they did to the Indiana coach? They extended him on an 8-year contract because he's having one good year with Indiana.
I mean,
I think college is notorious for jumping the gun on that shit.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But also, I mean, Indiana has been notoriously bad for years.
Yeah, but why don't you give him a new team? Because if he does good this year, players are drafting. Like they're drafting.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna have to start from scratch all over. So you should have probably waited, give him like a 3-year, give him the chance to take that new team that he's gonna get after the draft and build that. If he can succeed with that, then let's talk about an 8-year contract extension. But an 8-year contract extension on one good season?
Yeah, it's kind of wild. I agree with you. It's definitely wild. I didn't watch any college ball yesterday. Oregon had a tight game against Wisconsin. Obviously, Georgia beat Tennessee. South Carolina beat Missouri. Let's go Gamecocks. Penn State beat all up on Purdue. SMU, as you said, they're continuing to roll. I want to see them crack the top 12. I think it's going to happen eventually.
Who?
SMU.
Oh, sorry, I missed that.
The Gators beat LSU. Alabama was on a bye week. They're doing their typical, it's in the season, time to play the school of the paraplegic.
Yeah, they played Mercer.
Fucking Colorado's continuing to win. Nothing major.
Oh my god, that table's styrofoam.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm watching CBS, man. They're showing like Bills and Ravens heading up to it. They're breaking fake tables.
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, Ohio State rolled Northwestern. So,
yeah, he got a concussion from that.
Flattery is the best form of, or impersonation is the best form of flattery, isn't it?
Yeah.
You want to be like the Bills.
The whole lead up to it, they did some big wrestling, like, I don't know what you call it, like a monologue. There was dang, man, these old men, bro, out here jumping around like that. Like, come on, man. I'm worried for them,
Indy last week had a thing where they were like, save the tables, and they had Blue put a guy through a table, but oh boy, he put through the table did not look like he did very well coming out the other end of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, this is rough. Like, whose idea was this?
The professionals of Buffalo to go through the tables, please. Like, we know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But do you though? Because I've seen some videos of Buffalo fans absolutely eating shit trying to go through tables.
I mean, we do, but we may not always know what we're doing, but we have enough alcohol to at least pretend it. I mean, when you're doing shots from a bowling ball, you're doing all right. When you've drank enough to stand outside at a Bills game in sub-zero temperatures with no shirt on, you know we can consume some booze.
That's just let's be honest, and the same thing could be said about Cleveland Browns fans. We just have a lack of brain cells that work.
Yeah, yours isn't alcohol induced. Yours is lack of brain cells.
Oh no, ours is definitely alcohol infused. Trust me, I've been around enough Cleveland Browns fans and been to enough Browns pregame. Not necessarily. I've never been down to the Muni Lot. That's on my bucket list. I want to go there so bad. The Muni Lot. That's where they tailgate down in Cleveland.
My sister wouldn't let me go.
I think it's like the municipal parking lot or something like that, but they call it the Muni Lot.
Yeah, my sister wouldn't let me go to the big tailgate spot when we went to the game because she said that I would never make it to the game. I'd be too drunk.
There's a lot of people that don't even actually have tickets for the games that go down to the
No,
tailgate
I know.
Cleveland,
There's people in Buffalo that bring TVs and generators and set up and just watch the game right outside the stadium, just to enjoy the fucking party.
I remember years and years ago going to a Michigan game up in Ann Arbor, and there was, even way back then, people still had like them old school ass TVs set up in the back of their trucks and shit like that, and they're like, "Yeah, we ain't got tickets. We just came here to party." Like, hell yeah!
Now, so they're talking about the 3 rival games today. Right now, you got the Steelers and the Ravens as a rival game, and you've got the Packers and the Bears, and then you've got the newest, probably hottest rivalry in the NFL. They're saying the Chiefs and the Bills.
They're saying that's I don't know why they didn't put that game on prime time.
I know it's a 4:30 game. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like this is the game of the week.
What is the Sunday night game?
It should have been a Monday or
Bengals Chargers.
Oh yeah, they missed on that. And then what's Monday night?
Texans Cowboys.
Oh yeah, they definitely missed. Yeah, both of those.
Oh shit!
I bet you Peyton and Eli with the Manning caster pissed they didn't get the Bills Chiefs game.
Right. Real quick, friendly reminder: anybody in the fantasy football world, make sure you check your lineups. You got a half hour before games kick off.
I don't know that I've looked at mine in 2 days.
Is fucking Kittle out? What's the deal?
Dude, who knows with him?
I've got him. Kittle hamstring is listed questionable for Sunday's game against is unlikely to play. Now, if I move him out of there and then he fucking plays, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah, right. Okay, so.
Especially because who's my backup tight end? Fucking Ferguson is my backup tight end.
All right, so pop quiz hot shot.
What the hell?
Stroud against Dallas or Cousins against Denver?
I would go Stroud against
Cousins has kind of flopped the last couple of weeks, man.
Yep.
So I'm slated to get my ass beat this week.
Dude, last week on one of my teams, I had Jamar Chase scored 55 something points. And then the rest of my team didn't do shit and I lost.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, come on.
My streak continued. I went 3-0 again last week. And I had players that didn't even play. I'm in 3 leagues and I won at all 3 of them. And I had players that didn't even freaking play.
I just want to talk for 1 second. I'm watching my son live stream his COD stuff right now, just because I'm showing support for the kid. He just won his first ever Warzone match, the first one he's played on a Nubia 06.
Nice. Yeah, I'll take Hawkinson over. I'll take Hawkinson in Tennessee over an injured Kittle.
I've definitely been on that COD lately.
Yeah, it's. I'm not a fan of the new one.
It's growing on me. I'm good, dude. They got nukes.
I like it.
I'm happy as hell.
Yeah, I like it. I love the round-based zombies being back, and I like the movement. How like when you're running up against walls, they'd be leaning a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I like being able to dive like sideways and shit, and still be shooting. And shit can be annoying when somebody's like just murdering me over and over again, but it's still fun.
My son's having one of his buddies is in there talking shit and spamming his chat and everything. So I just put his buddy in timeout. Because I have mod rights on the fucking on his chat.
That's funny.
So this kid's in there talking shit, so I just put his ass in a 600-second timeout. You sit for 10 minutes and think about what the fuck you did.
600-second timeout sounds so bad. It sounds so bad,
long,
but it's
only 10 minutes.
My
son just said, "I hate my friends." Well, you can hate him while he's quiet for 10 minutes.
And I'm gonna be pissed if freaking Kittle plays. Anywho, speaking of fantasy football, real quick shout out to our boys over at Belt Kings Fantasy Football, Tony D and Rich and Bathurst and those guys doing their thing this morning before we came up. And as always, I'm all behind time. Look, I've been off for a week, y'all. You have to give me a break here. Yeah, Kittle. What's up, Tony? I just pop over to the comments and look who's there. Tony and Rich. Yeah, Kittle's unlikely this week. I just had to put Ferguson in. I'm still slated to beat Tony in his league. Stroud against Dallas. Yeah, I would take Stroud. Kittle, San Francisco with a 8% chance to play. What up? Yeah, I don't know. Fortunately, if he plays, I can swap him out in fantasy or Belt Kings. If he doesn't play, which I'm not mad at the replacement, I'll take TJ Hawkinson as a replacement for Kittle at the end of the day. In the podcast league and in my personal league, I'm gonna steamroll Cam, so because he's a bitch. But before we get into our picks and picks and whatnot,
fighting my fantasy.
No, you're good. I do just want to take a minute or two. Obviously, we had a huge event Saturday night on Netflix, Tyson versus Paul.
Friday night.
Friday night. Was it Friday night? Yeah, Friday night. Sorry.
Friday night, yes.
Obviously, the biggest thing that came out of that was Netflix dropped the fucking ball. Big time.
Huge.
They cannot handle live streaming as of right now. They've got to. I know Jake Paul made a comment about, this was such a huge event that we crashed Netflix's servers. That's not something to be proud of because a lot of people are pissed off.
Let me tell you, they didn't crash their servers. I put it on Facebook. I stopped watching Netflix about 5 years ago because I got tired of the constant buffering. Like constant. Yeah. I was like, this is stupid. I could be on the fastest internet ever, and they cannot keep up. So I stopped watching it. That's the first time I actually had to download it onto my TV and re-log in again to be able to watch it because that's how long it's been since I've used the fucking app because it's garbage. And everything on it is B-rated shit or 2-year-old stuff. So I have no use for it.
They've got a bunch of new stuff on there. They've got a bunch of pretty good original stuff as well. You know, we watch it from time to time. Nikki's got a few shows that she watches, but they absolutely fucking shit the bed. And I need to get it fixed before next year because next year they're going to be doing WWE is coming to Netflix.
WWE, yeah, they fucking made enough money off that. They better be able to get it fixed.
So, I feel like, and you know, Tyson is still, in my opinion, he's the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time, one of the best champions ever. I feel like this was a bullshit fight. Jake Paul rushed him at the beginning. Fucking Tyson hit him with a 3-piece combo, and then all Jake did was run from him the rest of the fight.
Yeah, you could also see, man, at one point in time, but at that beginning though, there was an opportunity that Tyson had where he literally ducked around and Jake Paul was like his right side was wide open. I mean, wide open, arm down, everything. And Mike was right there. I mean, he could have uppercutted him. He could have hooked him, overhanded him, anything. And he didn't do anything whatsoever. And it was just like, nah, that's not it.
If I had paid for that, I would have been fucking livid.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think that's why they did the Netflix thing, you know? Because I feel like, man, if it was an event like pay-per-view or something, man, a lot of people have been pissed off. But since it was free, it's like, you know, no big deal.
Yeah, I think that's. I agree with that. If that would have been paid, if people would have paid for that, I mean, I ain't paid for a fight in years, but Tyson's age definitely showed. I'm happy that he went the 8 rounds, but you could tell he was getting gassed about 3-4
He won the first 2 rounds, so
yeah. I don't know. And then fucking
Thank you for messing up.
he made a joke. I'll fight Logan next, and Logan Paul, I'll kill you, motherfucker. Oh
yeah, I'll fucking kill you. He said. Quote of the night, though. Quote of the night goes to Tyson. I saw you were biting on your glove. Are you having a problem with your mouthpiece? No, I have a biting fixation.
Yeah, I will say
Tyson.
The other thing that drove me crazy was the commentators, the reporters. They were all ass. I'm sorry, they were all ass.
Oh my god! Why did the bitch from White Men Can't Jump announce that fight? Rosie Perez.
I tell you what,
I thought Roy Jones Jr. was hilarious.
Roy Jones is probably the best one. Yeah.
Well, because he's knowledgeable, but the things he was saying were funny, bro. He was like, I don't like Mike legs at 58, man. I don't like Mike legs. And then he was like, I think we've seen about all we're going to see from Mike tonight. I was like, Jesus.
Here's another thing about that. All Mike's training videos, he was fast, he was high, low, level changes, everything.
Right.
Like then he comes into the fight, and all of a sudden he has a random knee brace on.
And he was real stiff and standing up. He wasn't really like,
Yeah. His side to side was good, but his level changes weren't there. Why was the knee brace? And if I was a bettor in Vegas or something, I'd be fucking mad. Why was his knee brace never disclosed prior to that fight?
Not only that, I feel like, man, since he old like that, they should have put them braces on like linemen wear. You know what I mean? Like he should have had some support, because he need those legs, because you could tell that too. Like his age, like his upper body is still good, but he couldn't really move himself to get in the positions that he really needed. You know what I'm saying?
Because in his training videos, he was moving like that.
Right.
Yeah.
But see, the difference is in the training videos, you're not really worried about the other guy hitting you, so you can just move forward. You see what I'm saying? So he was moving forward, left and right in the training videos, but in the real fight, he can't really change position as good as he used to. So he didn't want to just drive forward and leave Jake Paul the opportunity to just knock him out, because he couldn't really jump back to miss blows. But still, he should have went for it anyway, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
The game day team, NFL game day team, is picking the Bills-Chiefs game right now, and I'm watching to see who they all go through. Rich went KC, Mooch went Bills, Kurt went KC.
Kyle's going Bills. I just the fight itself, it was kind of boring. I was kind of upset I stayed up for it, but I can't remember who said it, but one of the commentators, I think he said it best, and I agree with this at the end of the day. If Jake Paul wins, he just beat a guy that's 31 years older than him and almost 60 years old. If Jake Paul loses, he just lost to a guy.
Right.
There's no real win-win in this situation for Jake Paul, outside of the fact that he got $40 million, which is a huge win.
I think overall, man, it was a good tribute to Mike.
Yeah, I think so.
You know what I mean?
I agree with that. But shout out to two young ladies that absolutely stole the show that night.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
those girls beat the shit out of each other.
Dude,
yeah,
that was one. I did not expect that fight.
They were just throwing hands the whole time.
That was a hell of a fight. Serrano and Taylor. Shout out to those two young ladies. They absolutely stole the show Friday night. Man alive, I did not expect them. And Serrano, dude, her head split wide the hell open. Like that was
I know, right?
Fight.
Right.
She told that doctor at one point in time, she said, I'm good. I'm fighting.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know what's funny? My son, he's 11. We're sitting there, and Netflix froze up and buffered right when they was like up close on that girl, and it was showing that big split in her eye, and she was standing there. I think it was right after the fight, and it buffered, it froze, and I was like, "Dang, look at that!" And it was just like that big old cut, but in the background, the ring girl's boobs were all in the screen, and my 11-year-old was like, "Yeah, look at that."
So Two things. I got two things left about that fight, and then I'll go past. I'll be done with that. Number one, the amount of trash talk from the losing chicks team about the other girl fighting dirty and leading with her head. Bro, that would never fly in UFC. You're not going to sit in a post-fight interview and talk that much shit about the ref and the other opponent and get away with it. Like, I was waiting for that chick to come in from the side of the camera and just blast somebody in the side of the face. Like,
right? Oh yeah, they were talking mad shit the whole fight. The whole fight they were talking mad shit.
Yeah.
Number two, they asked Jake who he wants to call out next, and he said, well, it was going to be Canelo, but Canelo hates me and won't answer me, so I don't know. And they ended right there. But at the end of the fight, did anybody see who called Jake out?
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou.
Oh, okay. There was somebody else, too. Yeah, there was somebody else, this other boxer dude.
Bro, I will watch Ngannou fight Jake Paul any day of the week.
Yeah, my son was telling me about that, but he couldn't remember the guy's name.
Are we not living in the future? Remember MTV had Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yes.
Yeah. And look where we're at now. Jake Paul, YouTube guy fighting Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Well, outside of the Tyson fight, and correct me if I'm wrong. Outside of the Tyson fight, when Jake Paul has fought an actual boxer and his age, or close to his age, he's 0-1, correct?
Tommy Fury, yep.
Yeah. So he's only beat old-ass ex-MMA fighters.
Has-beens.
He's never fought somebody outside of Tommy Fury. He's never fought somebody his age or even a legitimate boxer outside of Tommy Fury. And when he did, he lost. So all Jake Paul is doing is, and we can't be mad at him for it. Well, we can. He's a joke. He's making boxing out to be a bigger joke than what it already was. But all he's doing is collecting money.
That's
it. He's just making money.
But here's the one thing I will say though is, even though, and I agree with all of that, but it is kind of fun and entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Like an actual boxing fan. If you're a lifelong boxing fan,
here's the thing. But here's the thing, though. If you're a lifelong boxing fan like that, then it's not for you. Watch real boxing. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't meant for that. This is more of an entertainment thing for just for regular people who don't keep up with boxing in that way. You know what I'm saying?
With you, since the UFC got so big, where do you even watch regular boxing anymore?
Exactly. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, this at least brings some entertainment value and has people actually watching boxing that don't even watch boxing.
It kind of turns boxing into, like, this is like the WWE version of boxing.
Yes. Yes. It is.
And I'll say, shout out to him for putting actual boxers and actual fighters on the card, giving them a kind of a little bit of a spotlight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At least, yeah.
Yep.
He is doing that. That's cool. But outside of that, he's a clown. He's
definitely
a fucking clown, man.
Yep.
Get in there and fight. If you want to claim to be a legitimate boxer, and I've been saying this since he started doing this shit, get in there.
Somebody legitimate.
Fight a legitimate boxer in your weight class, in your age range, and then brag. You're beating old ass has-beens, man. And half of them are coming out later and saying, "Yeah, I was paid to take a dive."
Yep. Oh man. See, that ain't no good. That part's no good. Like, it needs to be none of that going on. But hell, man, it's hard to tell in most sports anymore what's bullshit and what's real.
Exactly, and that brings us right back to the NFL today. Because
I was gonna quick cover the fact that Charles Oliveira and Michael Chandler probably put on one of the best fights I've seen in UFC history last night as the co-main event. Oliveira wrapped up, and in the fifth round, he had Chandler wrapped up, exhausted, and the dude managed to come all the way to his feet with Oliveira on his back and drop him. Not once,
Damn.
but twice in the same minute. He fought back to his feet and flopped backwards. And Oliveira never loosened his grip, not a half an inch. And when they got done, that was probably the best fight I've ever seen. And
Damn.
John Jones beat Stipe Miocic, and Stipe retired last night. So that's the end of him in the UFC at 42 years old.
I figured he'd be getting close to retiring.
Yep. At 42 years old, they asked him, he said, "What's next for you?" He looked at Joe and said, "I am done."
Yeah, he's had a hell of a career.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. So,
Cleveland boy representing.
Who?
Stipe.
Is he from? Well, I know he's a Croatian American. I didn't know he was from Cleveland.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a Cleveland boy, and he loves him some Cleveland sports. Speaking of Cleveland sports, real quick before we get into football, shout out to my Cavaliers. Let's go, 14-0, going for 15-0 today against the Charlotte Hornets.
Dang, Cam said the Panthers lose today.
Yep.
Panthers lose. He's calling it bye week for the upset. Is it really an upset against the Panthers, though?
The Cleveland boy got TKO'd with a body kick to the ribs last night, and it was a nasty kick too.
Yeah, agree, Rich. It's like Battle of the Sexes between Billie Jean King and Bobby Riggs, just the fight version. Yeah, right. Jake Paul needs to fight Myles Garrett. Yeah, I'd pay to see that.
Bro, that would be a hell of a fight.
That would, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we're headed towards. That's what I was saying about like the celebrity death match thing, and now we're like living in this weird future.
Let him fight JJ Watt. JJ Watt doesn't at least play football anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Chiefs are the Jake Paul of the NFL.
Yes, bro. Yes.
And firefighter. Stipe's a firefighter? Is that what you're saying, Wally? John Jones and his brother live here in New York. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. Stipe's a big Cleveland guy. He loves the city. He loves the teams. I know when a few years back when he won his championship, he was at like every sporting event and had his belt and was like hanging out with the players, and they were all wearing the championship belt and everything like that.
Well, John let Trump hold his belt last night. They had a good long, like 4-minute conversation. Trump has like most of his cabinet. You had Vance, RFK, Tulsi Gabbard, Elon Musk. They were all sitting there, and then Trump and Rogan were exchanging conversation. Like it was super. It was a good fight atmosphere in the Garden last night. It was definitely one of the better pay-per-views that I've never paid for. My mom continues to pay for them. I just get to watch them for free. I'm not bad.
Nice.
So I pay the $119 a year for ESPN Plus. If she buys 2 fights, she's already paid more than me, but still.
Right.
So it was definitely a good fight night last night. And now we can get into the next round of fighting for the last yard in the NFL today.
All right, let's see. I really need a second device.
I got a bro phone and a hoe phone. Why do you not?
Just because I just need a tablet.
And I got a tablet too.
Yeah. So speaking of NFL, let's go ahead and get into these picks and stuff. As always, it is an open panel. We got the link in the chat for anybody who wants to come up and make picks with us, or you stay in the chatter's box and drop your picks. That's cool as well. We're gonna go ahead.
Show last week.
We did have no show last week. I didn't get out of bed until 1:30.
Everybody but me sucks. I was up and ready, laptop open, sat here till 12:30. Nobody said anything, so
Derek was on the road.
12:30.
Yeah, I was driving.
Going to fucking whatever else.
Derek was on the road. I didn't wake up until it was all the NFL teams get a bye week. We took a bye week here at Unnecessary Roughness.
You didn't wake up until 2 p.m.
Yes, I know. It was like 1:30, 2 o'clock.
He probably still had potato on his fucking face.
I didn't know. So we took ourselves a little bye week last week. You know,
Am I the only one to put my picks in though, or did everybody put their picks in?
I didn't.
No, we just didn't make picks last week. So
no, you guys didn't make picks last week. I sent my picks in.
However,
Everybody went 0-15 or 0-16 last week.
We all had perfect picks last week. We all picked the winning teams last week. However, week 9, shout out to Derek and Cam. They went 14-2. Rick went 11-5.
What? Let's go! I finally had a good week.
Yeah, I went a respectable 8-8, barely respectable. I lone wolf 3 times in week 9 and ate shit all 3 times.
On all of them.
I ate absolute shit. Anyways, we're in week 11. Wasted my time. Yeah, Cam, shut up. You're lucky I even let you still put picks in. Showing son of a
Cam
bitch.
and I made picks. You guys should be way the fuck behind in the total score now.
I didn't get any picks from anybody last week. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I know mine are saved in the chat. That's a lie.
I was gonna make picks. Ask Derek if he wanted to send me his picks, but it was so late and we were already an hour into the 1 o'clock games. I was like, no, I don't want no shit to be, Glick's cheating over there because he sucks at picking, and now all of a sudden he went perfect. I was like, screw it, we'll just skip a week. It ain't gonna hurt nothing. We all know how to make crazy picks. We all know Cam would have been pinpoint accurate. Rick and Derek would have been slightly better than me. Yeah, middle of the road, and then I would have been out here with my bullshit, which I'm going to continue to do my bullshit today. So, we're going to go ahead and kick off with my boys in Cleveland.
Yeah, we got to get through these 1 o'clock games quick because we only got 5 minutes till they start.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll still be going through them. It's not like going to change our minds on who we pick. The 2-7 Cleveland Browns taking on the 3-7 New Orleans Saints.
Derek Carr.
Rick, who you got? Yeah, Derek Carr.
I mean, the Saints embarrassed the Falcons last week. So this is going to be like they look like the first 2 weeks they played. So I hate to do it to you, Glick, but I got to go with the Saints over the Brownies on this one. Especially the way they played fucking last week against Atlanta.
Is it who dat or who day?
Who
dat?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Who dat?
Cincinnati, Kentucky's favorite football team is who day.
Okay. Yeah, who dat, man? I'm going Saints too.
Saints. Cam is going with the Browns. I mean, the Saints beat the Falcons 20-17.
Yeah, but they should have gotten slaughtered by the Falcons.
So, you know what? I know better, but I'm gonna go with my Brownies. We got them dogs barking. They're ready. They're ready today. Who dat think they're going to beat the Saints? The Browns.
High hopes. We need that as a sound clip.
I might have
high hopes.
I might have a lot of things. Oof. Look at all them injuries. Oof. Injuries all over the place for the Saints. I ain't worried about that. Oh, yeah. Derek Carr.
I mean, do you want Deshaun back?
No, I don't. I'll be 100% brutally honest with you. I'll be 100% brutally honest with you. I'll take Dak Prescott over Deshaun Watson.
Wow, that's a fucking. What about Will Levis?
I'll take fucking Andy Dalton.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably take Levis over Watson right now too.
Yeah. We got the Ravens and the Steelers. And I believe, they are in Pittsburgh. And this, I think next to the KC Bills game, I think this is going to be the second best game of the week.
It's a good game.
I think it's going to be a hell of a game, but I do think that the Ravens and King Henry are going to pull this one out, and I think it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a one-score game.
I'm with you.
I think the Ravens win it with one score.
Oh man, we are split again. I am going with the Steelers. I saw the knife. She's in the bed in the living room. She has nothing to do with this.
You can see the reflection.
I am not reading the script right now. Oh, I'm not supposed to read that part. Oh, my bad.
She's got the contraption over his head ready to fall if he doesn't.
I am going with the Steelers, and as McCoy said in game day in his bold prediction, the Steelers have only thrown 4 touchdowns against the Ravens since Ben Roethlisberger left. And today, McCoy's bold prediction was Russ throws 5 tutties against the Ravens.
Oh my God!
Way. Dude, was he in one of those states that legalized fucking hallucinogenic drugs?
I don't know. Yeah, they're out in California, aren't they? For game day, are they out in California?
They're in Fort Irwin, so we're fuck that.
He was smoking something.
I don't think Russ is going to throw 5 tutties, but I think he's going to put at least 3 on them, and it will be a tight game. But what the Ravens don't want to do is get into a shootout, and I think that's what's going to happen. And T.J. Watt is going to do what T.J. Watt does. He's going to fucking steal Lamar's lunch money, eat his lunch in front of him, and slap King Henry right in his teeth. So,
I don't know that anybody in the NFL would actually slap King Henry in his teeth. That dude's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
You'd have to jump up and swing at him.
There's 2 guys that if they were going to do it, that I would say they would do it. They're both in the AFC North, and that's TJ and Miles. So
Miles, maybe TJ, I don't know.
And actually, my Browns against King Henry have absolutely shut him down and denied him 2 seasons in a row. Last year when he was with the Titans, and then in the first game this season against the Ravens.
That's a weak old line too, though.
Yeah, well, they did it this season when the Browns beat the Ravens. Yeah. So we're split. Hey, look, a win is a win, damn it.
For sure.
We're in a shootout with you guys for the number 1 pick in Cleveland and Tennessee.
Yeah, that's why I hope y'all win today.
Who's going to get their number 1 pick? Carolina, Cleveland, or Tennessee?
Yeah, you guys would squander it away on like a place kicker or a placeholder.
No, we would just do what we would do exactly what we always do. We would take a quarterback with the number 1 pick. How many number 1 quarterbacks have we picked? And only one of them actually panned out for us. And then what did we do to him? We shipped him off.
Well, you trade your pick away.
Mm-hmm.
You trade your pick away for a 3rd string.
Yeah, I did it twice. I mean, I guess the first guy though, before Baker, he got in trouble and ruined it himself. What was that guy's name?
Johnny Manziel.
Johnny Manziel. There you go. Yeah, old money man. Old money man.
You'll get the number 1 pick and you'll trade it away for Aaron Hernandez, and then you'll look like the laughing stock of the NFL because you picked a dead guy.
Hey, that's okay.
And he'd probably
I see you, J-Mo.
He'd probably still have better numbers than most of your fucking rest of your team.
He probably voted Democrat.
Probably. All right. Right. You know what? It is what it is. What are you going to do? We got a rivalry game. Another game that should be a decent one. What's going on, Brian?
What's going on, gentlemen?
What up?
Packers and the Bears.
Who?
Packers, Bears.
Bears.
That's Packers.
I'm gonna go. I'm a Bears fan, second to the Bills, but I'm still gonna go Packers. Green Bay owns Soldier Field and has for like the last 10 years.
That's right. Yeah, Matt LaFleur's 10-0 against the Bears.
Yeah, even if they're playing in Green Bay or in Chicago, Matt LaFleur owns the Chicago Bears and just makes him play against him to make himself look better. Like it's ridiculous.
Hell yeah. Cam's going Packers. I'm going Packers. Brian, what's going on with you, brother?
Nothing much. Glad to see you.
What up,
I understand you're having a little time off.
Yeah, it took me a little break this week. I took a little vacation.
Finally got his exchange surgery done now that it got legalized with the election.
Yeah. Took a little vacation this week from podcasting. Let Jeff ruin the network for. It's Glishon.
It's Glizzy.
Glishon.
Glishon.
Glishana.
So
Sex
not
change
only
and became a
you're
hood
going
rat.
trans across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I do what I do.
And became a hood rat.
Do what I do.
But hey, man, that's all good.
Yeah, I took a little break, took a little vacay. Let Jeff ruin the network for a week. Can't wait to come back Tuesday and put his ass back in his passenger seat where he belongs.
He did a good job.
He did all right. The guys did good this week. I ain't mad at him. So, what else we got going on? Oh, you got a pick for that the Bears Packers, Brian?
Oddly enough, I'm going to go with the Bears because they're going to simplify the offense. DJ Moore is going to break out, and Cole Kmet is going to have a good game as well.
Henry fumbled on the first run of the game for him. Derrick Henry fumbled the ball. Pittsburgh recovered.
Well, also too, remember, I mean, this is like the midpoint of the year where teams in the beginning were lackluster. Now they're going to really show out.
Yeah.
Or they're going to really suck.
Biggest upset. Okay.
So,
thoughts on Browns and Saints? I'll go ahead and get, since we're only 3 picks in here. Who you got in that game?
I'm gonna roll with the Saints.
And what about Steelers and Ravens?
Man, it's always a battle, but I'm always gonna. I mean, I like both teams. I really do. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Warm kitty, soft kitty, little puffs of fur.
That's
it's
all.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
It's okay, Big Bear. Who's a silly bear? I mean, but the Ravens will not be denied this year, and I know like Pittsburgh has a fight also, and I know you don't want to sleep on the couch because I know you're going with Pittsburgh, but I'm gonna roll with Baltimore on this one.
Attaboy.
Yeah, but yeah, dude. I mean, Baltimore's there. Derrick Henry's like, I got to get a ring before I retire. So, I mean,
but Derrick fumbled the ball.
Yeah, then he comes out and King Henry. I think this is going to be an easy pick.
Hi, Nikki.
Rick said hi.
No,
you got your name on out there?
No.
Me, fool. Unfounded dipshit.
The Steelers are on right now.
I don't know. I just don't have it on.
Oh, okay. My bad.
She doesn't have it on. She's not a fan.
They're about to be in the red
said
zone.
You don't have it on, you're not a fan. Brian. She just rolled her eyes and gave me a disgusted look.
They're
I think the Steelers are getting ready to score. Okay, Henry fumbled the ball. Your red one's in your bowl over there.
That's what I'm looking for.
I don't know.
For the white one.
I don't know what to tell you.
Was she sassy today?
She is. She's got her Sunday sassy pants on. I think this next pick is going to be easily across the board. What?
All my pants are
Believe me, I know. And you've come in here twice and haven't paid the toll. You're fired. You're fired.
You're on the couch.
Lions versus the Jaguars. I think this is an easy pick for everybody.
Oh man,
wait. Hold that thought.
You gonna sell us on the Jags?
Hey. They may be shit, but dude, that defense is pissed off. Hold on. Hang on. Douglas. Come on, man. You gotta back me up on this, dude. I know they've been shit. But think about it. Look. Hang on. Wait.
This is what it's like.
Hear me out. Last Sunday night, okay, I picked Detroit to win because the last 3 games, the Texans' offensive line was dog shit. Okay, and the Texans went ahead and came out full throttle against Detroit. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I'm just saying, hear me out.
So you're saying the Jags.
Jacksonville may spark it up. Come on, Derek. You know this.
No, Detroit. Jacksonville is not the Texans.
I understand that. But I think the defense is going to make a statement.
Wait. Didn't Houston lose last week to the Lions?
Yes, barely.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. They were in the lead though. Houston was in the lead though.
Didn't the Lions knock off Minnesota though?
So write everybody down for the Lions.
Yes.
Except for Brian. Brian's going Jags, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jags.
Oh, you're gonna lone wolf it really on the Jags?
Yeah, he's lone wolf. He's lone wolf the Bears and the Jags. So this is what it's like. It's like I get to finally be in your guys' shoes. This is what it's like when I'm making my wild and crazy picks.
And you get to know what it's like to look at an idiot on the other side of the screen.
Yeah, nice. Well, speaking of terrible teams, we have the Vikings, and it's time to tighten up, boys.
The Vikings aren't
and
terrible.
The Titans.
Yeah.
We're
Vikings win that game. I mean,
no tightening up. You're not tightening up. No tightens up.
Nah, tighten down. Tighten down today. That's what I should have put in my description. Tighten down today.
I'm going.
That's what I should put.
By the way, Jacksonville is currently up on Detroit 3-0. Can we just
Cam with the Vikings? I'm going Vikings. Obviously, for Derek's pick, I just put Titans down on the sheet.
That's right.
Rick, I'm assuming you're going Vikings, or are you going Titans?
I'm going Vikings.
I'm a man of my word. I gave the Titans until week 7. I said week 6, but they had to bye week. I'm off the Titans train. I'm gone. I've moved on. Brian, what you thinking, man? Titans and Vikings.
You know what? Since somebody doesn't have faith on their team, I'm gonna go ahead and say tighten up.
He doesn't give a shit.
Calvin Ridley is gonna go off.
That's fine, but he's still not gonna win.
The fact remains.
It'd be really cool if they did.
He can have 200 yards and no touchdowns. It's not uncommon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Titans.
Where the hell? God damn it, Cameron! If you're gonna send me picks, at least send me all your picks.
Yeah, Pittsburgh put 3 up on the fumble.
We got
still got another 1 o'clock game.
Yeah, it's Raiders Dolphins.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
Raiders Dolphins.
I hate to do it, but I'm gonna go Dolphins on this one.
Man,
yeah, I'm going Dolphins. I'm going Dolphins.
Oh, now you guys want to be on my Dolphin train?
No, I'm going on Raiders. I'm going Raiders. Basically, it's going to be a run game. Both teams are going to be running.
I hope they do. I want A-Chain running all day long.
And I got Madison. I'm starting Madison, so Madison's
It's been an even split, 5 pass, 4 rushes. And the ball just went to Tyreek, and he's out at the 3-yard line.
Everybody wants to jump on my Dolphins bandwagon. I've been riding all season, and I'm still riding it. Fins up. Let's go, Dolphins.
Fins up.
If Tua gets knocked the fuck out, though, I get a mulligan on that game.
No.
No take backs.
You see somebody said that he.
All right, that should be a stipulation on the Dolphins games.
He wants
no take backs.
He calls him by the wrong name.
Nah, you sealed your fate. You sealed your fate when you make the pick. All sales are final.
I need Dolphins Raiders, Cameron. He said Dolphins. Okay, there we go. Good. Well, we're Dolphins across the board, except for Brian. Did you say Raiders?
I said Raiders.
Brian has lone wolf the last 4 games, by the way.
When you draft into the NFL as a quarterback and end up playing a tight end,
Why you trying to Tebow me, man?
He was.
Wait.
They got
trying to
the
Tebow me.
The Saints are starting Taysom Hill.
Exactly. He's a Swiss Army
realize
knife. Taysom Hill is a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. He's a Swiss Army knife.
Yeah, he's
scored everything. Too. Yeah, he just scored a touchdown.
And I just said Saints.
We got the Rams versus the Patriots.
Patriots.
What?
Yeah, I'm going Rams.
I'm going Rams. Too much of your smoker fuse, my guy. Holy shit! Step away from the smokestack when you're smoking meat, bro.
Put it out. Put it out.
I took a hard hit.
You did something.
Yeah, you definitely did something. Cam is going with the Rams. As I said 2 weeks. As I said 2 weeks ago, the Rams are getting healthy. When the Rams are healthy, they're still a dangerous fucking team in the NFL, man.
I mean,
so.
You have
Cooper just went 50 fucking
and
yards.
Cooper Kupp was back, so yeah.
But you said Patriots, so shut up.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 1 o'clock game, we've got Indianapolis Colts versus the New York Jets, and Anthony Richards is bad. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. Anthony Richards is a dumpster fire, man. I don't think he's as great as the hype behind him.
Touchdown, Miami.
Well, to be fair, he has better stats than Bryce Young.
Bryce Young's
a dumpster fire.
To be fair, the four of us could go start in Carolina and have better stats than Bryce Young.
But I think with Anthony Richardson though, I mean he's having like the RG3 vibes.
I'm gonna go.
a little bit.
Game, honestly.
Going all out too early. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna roll with Indianapolis on this one.
I am too.
On this one.
Yeah.
Colts.
Aaron Rodgers.
Finally, we can agree on something. My God, time to play the lottery. Derek agrees with me. We got to play the lottery now.
I'm going.
Holy shit.
Cam is going with the Jets. You three are going with the Colts. I too am going with the Jets. Jets.
Have a little faith in Aaron Rodgers, do you, huh?
Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. Here we go. We're finally going to get it. We're finally going to get that. We're going to see it today.
Conklin.
Finally going to see it today. On to the 4:05, 4:20 games. Falcons, Broncos. I'm going Broncos all day, man. I'm loving watching Bo Nix play. I think the Broncos have really turned it around. They're not, I won't say they're a playoff team or anything like that, but they definitely turned it around from the last 2 seasons. And they're looking good, man. And Bo Nix is loving him some Cortland Sutton out there. And I'm gonna roll with the Broncos over the Falcons.
I'm rolling with the Broncos as well.
I'm gonna go Falcons.
I'm super torn on this game because I don't think the Falcons are going to come out and lose 2 in a row. They've been playing really good football this season. They beat the Chiefs as far as I'm concerned. But man, Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton, fuck. I'm gonna go with the Falcons with an asterisk.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Like this is legit though. This is a tough, like a mediocre middle of the standings teams. This is a tough game, and it should actually be a really good game. But I that's why I'm going to go Falcons with an asterisk because I think it's going to be a good game, and honestly, I'd like to see either team win. But
let's
go Falcons on that.
Oh man. Let's I want to address something real quick. You said something about the Falcons should have beat the Chiefs. Well, let's be 100% honest. Let's be 100% real. The Chiefs, without the referees, are 0-9 this season.
I wouldn't say 0-9, but
they are
0-9.
Right.
The refs are sticking to the script.
Yeah,
they have only beaten one team by a touchdown or by more than a touchdown. Every other game has been decided because of the referees. They are
Yeah.
maybe a 1-8, but an 0-9 team. Every game they've played has been decided by the referees. They're an 0-9 garbage football team.
Well, okay, let's address this now. We are having the first Chiefs game since Taylor Swift had to cry about the loss of the election and tell her boyfriend to cry too because he really didn't care because his mom totally voted red. So the Chiefs go down and they might be 0-9, but they're definitely going to be 0-10 today.
So I'm going to put that out there. The Chiefs are trash.
They're also seriously injured. I hate to
Hey,
say
look,
that.
look,
We're
also-
also defense on them,
hang on.
but they're
I have
seriously
proof. I have proof that the refs are being paid by the Chiefs.
injured. Oh boy.
I got
Oh,
me
Lord.
too. I got check stubs.
Look, go ahead. Glick, go ahead. Pull it up. Pull it up.
Pull
Glick.
it up. You think I'm Jeff? You think I can just pull stuff up?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he's fast like that?
Well, good point.
Detroit just put a tutty on the board against Jacksonville. Crickets.
Cricket. I don't know. I'm over here trying to share a screen. It's buffering.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh
Just
man.
spit it out. Is it a fucking like a AI induced TikTok video or something? Oh Jesus!
It's not sharing, guys. There it is.
Here's my proof.
Yeah.
There.
Well,
Get rid of
so
it. Ow.
funny enough, I did see a stat today. The official for the Chiefs Bills game today. And are we into the 4:30 games now? So can we discuss this widely?
No, we still
Or
have
should
one
I
other
hold
game.
it? Okay, well, I'll hold it.
We
then.
still have one more game before we get to the Chiefs Bills. We got the Sea Chickens and the San Francisco 49ers. I'm obviously going Niners, even without Kittle or if Kittle plays. I don't fucking know. NFL, tell me something because you've already fucked up my fantasy football leagues.
I'm going
Yeah,
Niners
replace-
because McCaffrey is back. And he had a pretty good
Yeah.
game last week. So I'm
Wait,
going
who and
Niners.
Last week.
Who and who?
Christian McCaffrey's back. So Niners, Sea Chickens.
49ers and Sea Chickens, Seahawks.
Oh. Yeah, let's go dig some gold.
Wow.
Yeah, Niners.
Nobody got that reference?
49ers.
I got you.
Yeah, I
No.
did.
Okay.
No,
Yep.
I got. No.
Yeah, I get it.
Like most people don't know what's the backstory with the team names. I'm like,
Right.
Yeah. No, I was looking at something else when I said that.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got 49ers across the board. I assume that was going to be the case. And now, so we have the main event, which should be a primetime game, in my opinion, because tonight's game is going to be a little lackluster. And tomorrow night's game is fucking Cowboys in it, so nobody gives a rat's ass. But this should be a primetime game. The Chiefs versus the Bills. Rick,
The
I'm
newest
assuming you're going
rivalry in the
Chiefs.
NFL, they're saying.
You're going Chiefs, right?
No. Yeah, you know. Although they are saying that the official for the game today, when he's been officiating Chiefs games, they are undefeated with this particular referee, and I cannot remember his name. But I do think that the Bills hand Kansas City their first loss of the season, and they do it by 2 scores. Because I think the Bills Mafia will threaten to lynch the referees if they don't fucking quit interfering.
Facts.
Well,
Like, I literally think the Bills Mafia will feed the pit, as they've said about the new stadium, because there's been like 4 people that died because they fell in it already. I think they will threaten to feed the pit, the officials, if they try to fuck off in this game.
Wouldn't that be a sight to see?
Then official get tossed in the new stadium.
Yeah. Yeah.
He just goes down like the field goal post of the Tennessee game. Like somebody like, this is Sparta, and kicks him backwards. Motherfucker goes sailing. The Bills win by 50 billion.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
yeah, I'm going with the Bills.
I think the Bills pull it off today.
Me
Amari
too.
Cooper looks like he's going to play. However, we are down Dalton Kincaid. That does hurt.
Hey, Dawson Knox is really good too.
Yeah, but Dalton Kincaid, that makes that tight end position
But the thing about it,
definitely.
but still though, I mean Dawson Knox, I mean he's good with the red zone, and he's pretty much like your pretty much your Mr. Reliable when it comes to crunch time.
Except he's got a lot of drops this season.
Okay, but
Josh also put so much fucking zest on that throw.
exactly.
Like he's trying to blow the receiver's ribs out the backside of his body when he throws that ball.
Well, as much as I want to pick the Bills, we all know how the NFL is going this year.
He's looking for this one to put him over the top to win the week. That's his
And,
plan.
I mean, look,
this one to put him over the top.
and
He's going for the Kansas City refs.
As long as the refs' daughters get to go to Taylor Swift concerts, that's all that matters.
Yes.
And backstage passes.
And what I'm hoping to do is put my curse onto the Chiefs that was on the Bills. So I'm picking Patrick Mahomes and Travis Swift for the dub, and they're going to go 10-0. Unfortunately,
if they get married, he's the one that has to change his name.
Right.
He might have to change his sex at this point.
Right. Exactly.
Hell, he might have to be the one to carry a baby.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Probably.
No, I just, we've watched it for the last 9 weeks. Like I said, they've only beat one team by more than 2 scores. Every other game has been a touchdown or less, and it's all come down to the fucking refs sticking their nose in business it doesn't belong in.
And I have another clip that validates that the refs work for the Chiefs.
And unfortunately,
it's evidence.
I need Jeff here for this. I suck at this game.
I'll gladly I'll share it. Hang on.
But yeah, as much as I want the Bills to win, and I want Josh Allen to because I need him to have a big day in fantasy football. So
Right.
Let me know when you're ready. All right, here we go.
2nd and 6. Mahomes back again,
boom.
climbing through the pocket.
Watch how that
and
lackluster
taking
tackling.
off as Mahomes gets inside the 10 and the 5.
Stop,
Really
guys. Just
disappointed
tag
by
him.
the secondary
he's still
of
going.
Miami. This is not Isaiah Pacheco. They should come up and they should tackle Patrick Mahomes.
That's great.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Nice.
That's exactly right.
So there's more evidence. I have evidence, man.
We've seen all the replays and guys literally being held, guys
being choke slammed almost.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs in that one. Yeah, you know what? I gotta have a good week here at some point in time.
Hey,
So,
hey, look, man, I don't blame you, man. That's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Lone wolf in it.
I am lone wolfing it. The first outside of all Brian's clearly on meth picks.
Yeah, but then when some of them do happen, you're like, damn, he was right. He saw something we didn't.
Yeah.
You just got lucky.
If it happens, it happens. That's the whole point of lone wolfing it.
I'm gonna be like this.
You go out on a ledge.
Doing the John Jones Trump dance.
The Trump dance.
Yeah.
Dude, John Jones did that when he won last night, and then he asked Trump, he goes, did I do it good? And he did it again. And Trump gave him the thumbs up. It was awesome.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't see the Jags Titans pulling out upsets. But the Sunday night game, again, this is going to be lame and freaking boring. The Chargers versus the Bengals of Kentucky. I'm going with the Chargers. Although I would love to have Jamar Chase put me up another 55 points in fantasy football. That was
that
awesome.
dude.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Fuck him.
Chase Brown, run the rock.
I'm gonna go Chargers also. I have no stock in the Kentucky Bengals.
Just as long as Burrow hands Chase Brown the rock, we're all good.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Right.
What you thinking, Derek?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. Take them bolts.
Chargers. Brian, what you got, man?
Cincinnati.
Oh, he's taking Kentucky Bengals. Another lone wolf. Not saying that the
And
Bengals.
no.
Not saying that the
Whoa,
Bengals.
Justin Tucker just missed.
What?
Justin
He's
Tucker
missed
missed.
Oh,
he's missed a few this year.
another fun fact for the Bills Chiefs game: Harrison Butker's on injured reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting knee surgery.
Uh,
Whoa. Whoa.
It's,
This is huge.
Yeah, I just saw
Monday
Tucker-
night.
This is Tucker's shittiest season. I'm a loss for words.
I think we all making the same pick on Monday night's game.
Yeah, and I need it to be big. You're fucking boys. Brian, if they don't fucking put me over the top in fantasy this week, I swear on everything holy, you will burn every bit of fucking meat you smoke for the rest of the year.
Damn.
On God. Because I pulled
check.
Nico Collins off my fucking reserve list and dumped that fucking running back that you are obsessed with for the Giants, Glick. Fucking Tatum Tyson, Tater Tot, or whatever the fuck.
Tyrone Tracy.
Yeah, I dumped him off my fucking team to make room for Nico Collins to come off my reserve list because he's off IR and fucking because he was on a bye week too this week. So, but if your fucking Texans don't pull it together, bro, you will fuck up every dinner you smoke the rest of the year. I swear for God.
Poor kitty puff, kitty little puffs of fur.
Bro, I am 5-5 in my fantasy right now. I cannot.
I
afford
feel
to drop another
pretty.
game.
Oh, so pretty.
So we're going Texans across the board on Monday, I'm assuming, correct?
Yep.
All right. And then we've got this Thursday night in Cleveland,
For the prime
Browns
game.
versus Steelers.
Ooh, you guys got a primetime game. Check y'all out.
How's that going to work
We got a
out?
couple-
Glick?
You said
We got a
Browns
few.
and Steelers?
Yep, on Thursday
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Thursday
Steelers
night.
game.
on Prime Video.
We've got back-to-back prime. We've got Thursday night against Pittsburgh and then the following Monday against Denver. Prime time.
Probably
And
Cleveland and Pittsburgh, probably the only two teams in the NFL Fitzpatrick hasn't played for.
That is true.
Mhm.
That is
But
very true.
everybody loves them some Fitzmagic, boys.
Mhm.
That and he has the beard that I dream of having. Like I cannot get my beard on his level.
Or Brett Kiesel.
I have no idea.
I could do my
know
beard
who
like
Brett
that. I
Kiesel is?
just keep cutting it.
Oh my God, he spent his whole career with Pittsburgh. When Troy Polamalu was doing the Head Shoulders commercials,
Oh yeah, he was
beard.
he was a lineman.
He was a defensive end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the
Anyway.
last pick for this week is Thursday night, Browns versus Steelers. Cam is going Steelers.
I want to wait. Who you picking, Glick?
I'm going with the Steelers because the Browns are about to be down 14-0 against the Saints.
All right, I'll go
There.
with the Steelers.
They're man, that's my squad, but they are just ass this year. They are the Browns are just fucking ass, and now they just threw a pass down the field to some god knows who, and they knocked
And he
him out
got-
on the 1 yard line. And then
No,
there's
3
a
yard
flag.
line. 3
Yeah,
yard
then
line.
there's a
The whole
flag.
was
Ooh.
legit.
Oh, come on.
Juwan Johnson's lucky he didn't get called on a face mask because he had a hold of the side of the motherfucker's helmet.
Oh yeah, he's got shoulder pads, everything.
I gotta see this.
So Cam's going Steelers on Thursday night. Brian, what you got for Thursday night?
Steelers.
Steelers.
There ain't no pass interference, bro.
I'm assuming this is going to be a clean sweep. What you got Thursday night? Derek?
Yes,
Steelers or
he's
Browns?
standing this way. Oh, Steelers.
Yeah, clean sweep. Steelers across the board. I gotta figure out what mine and Nikki's bet is this year. We always make a bet on the games. I have not been doing so hot.
Yeah, obviously, I would avoid the bet this season.
I'm 1-2.
I would try to find a way to swing it in your favor somehow.
All right, Rick. This clip
however,
I posted is
touchdown pass.
Some people, I pay off my bets.
That went Addison with a touchdown.
That clip is just for you, Rick.
For your eyes only.
Yeah. Dude, his Viking beard is like insane.
Oh.
For your eyes only, big boy.
It's not Fitzmagic level.
I don't know, man.
Fantasy football.
I mean, he had his own theme song named for him too. So I mean,
and Brian.
I mean, it's pretty cool when Troy Polamalu and Brett Kiesel was doing the Head and Shoulders commercial, because like how Polamalu with the hair and then Brett Kiesel with the beard, and it's like, yes, by having glasses on and stroking a beard makes you far more intelligent than anybody else on the planet.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was the I think they had it called, it was like the Troy Polamalu's
did he make it? Oh no.
hair of
He
excellence
stopped
or
at the
something
1 yard line. Indy just charged it in towards the end zone, but got down to the 1 yard line. He tripped and fumbled on the ground, but the ground can't
tripped and fumbled.
The ground can't cause a fumble.
This is true. This is true. All right. Those are all our picks. So we got split between the Browns and Saints.
2 yard line.
Split between the Ravens and Steelers. Across the board, well, with the exception of Brian, for the Packers, Bears. Across the board, with the exception of Brian, for the Lions and Jags. Across the board for Vikings and Titans, with the exception of Brian, who picked the Titans. Dolphins across the board, with the exception of Brian, who picked the Raiders. Rams across the board, with the exception of Brian, who picked the Patriots. We're split with the Jets and Colts. We are split with the Broncos and Falcons. Across the board, even Brian, with the Niners. I lone wolf the Chiefs on the Bills. Across the board, except for Brian, on the Chargers, Bengals. Texans across the board and Steelers across the board for our picks this week. This is going to be an interesting week. And Brian's holding on to hope that all them lone wolves will pay off so he can be like, I told you guys.
He truly is, too.
It can happen.
Let's see.
What's that?
I was gonna say, like, this one would make Rick buy Head and Shoulders. this next that last clip.
Nice. Real quick, holy shit, how the fuck did I miss that? What the hell just happened?
What?
Language.
Oh, he's heard worse. He lives with me. I fucking turned the channel real quick during the commercial. Oh,
wide open, bro. Wide open.
On a big ass play. Who was that? Jerry Jeudy. Let's fucking go.
About time he did something for your fucking team.
Huh?
No. It was a pass from the 3 yard line.
Yeah, it was a.
That was an 80 fucking yarder at least.
Nikki's watching it out there.
I don't know what Nikki's watching. She might be watching the Steelers game. Holy shit! Yeah, I literally switched over for commercial break, and then I got the update on my phone. I was like, "How the hell?"
Right?
Who are they playing again?
Huh?
Who are they playing? Saints?
Yeah, the Saints.
Hold on.
Go ahead, JMO. I see you. Real quick score update before we do our finals. Get the flock out of here. Green Bay's leading the Bears 7-3. Detroit's leading the Jags 7-3. Minnesota over the Titans 7-3. Miami over Raiders 7-3. New England up 7-0 on the Rams. Indianapolis in the red zone currently up 3-0 over the Jets. The Pittsburgh Steelers are up 3-0 on the Ravens and the Browns. Why in the fuck are you going for a 2-point attempt? There's a flag on the field goal attempt. Offsides on the Saints, like major offsides on the Saints.
So that gives them a 2-point attempt from the 1 yard line. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, because they're Cleveland. I mean, can you argue that?
Give the ball to somebody unexpected and let him punch it in.
Oh, no. J-Mo's going to dance around, throw it into the back of the end zone. Nobody's fucking there.
They should have brought Myles Garrett out. They should have brought Myles Garrett out to play as running back and fucking handed the ball to him.
This is the dumb shit that they do. There's no rhyme or reason behind it.
Why would you throw on a 1 yard line 2-point conversion?
Nick Chubb in the backfield. Hand it to Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Or kick the fucking extra point.
Indy just put it in the end zone, so now it's a 6-3 game with the Jets.
Tie the game. Don't leave points on the field. You're a goddamn NFL head coach.
Jahmyr Gibbs just put it in the end zone, too, for Detroit.
Jesus Christ. Mother Mary and Joseph. I can't stand this goddamn football team. I can't stand this fucking football team.
Flip it. Take Cincinnati and you send Cleveland down there.
No. I don't want that either.
Sell it and start over.
Fucking idiots, man. Anyways, so there's your score updates. Indy just scored, so they're Detroit scored.
Louisville, Kentucky's looking for a football team.
They already have one. It's called the
Tucker missed Tucker missed again. He missed the 47 and he just missed the 50.
Wow. Browns with the big upset.
Wow.
I don't think so.
Wow,
Tucker.
89-yard pass is the longest pass, I think, of Winston's career.
This is not good.
All right. Before we wrap up and get out of here, and I do my little spiel, Rick, you got anything you'd like to add before we roll out of here?
No, let's just hope that Mahomes tears an MCL and the officials all rip their Achilles trying to run down the field to keep up with a shitty fake play. That's all. And Andy Reid chokes on a pickle from a cheeseburger.
I just hope he has a grabber while he's eating a cheeseburger.
Fucking widowmaker.
Brian, buddy, you got anything you want to add before we get the flock out of here?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Brian. Oh, I said Brian.
Oh.
I was holding.
Oh, okay. That's what.
No, just just enjoy the games, guys.
Enjoy the games. Derek,
Wilson got sacked.
You got all kinds
major
of things
loss
going on. So, what you got going on in your world, man?
Oh, man.
Well, first and foremost, I would just say everybody check out any of my music on any streaming platform that you choose. Derek Wayne Douglas. I'd appreciate it.
Intercepted Cleveland.
I just had a country song come out on Tuesday called Better Things to Do. And then I got another country type hip hop song coming out November 26th. And then I got a country R&B song coming out December 10th.
Oh, nice. So, I gotta I'm gonna get my shit together this week and come back from vacation strong and get some of that new stuff downloaded so we can get it up here on the network and get it playing across the board. Because I know you've been dropping shit.
Yep.
Appreciate you guys being here in the chat. Right back at you guys. Right back at you, Rich. Right back at you, Wally.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm loving the new music, bro. I like you kind of doing all kinds of different stuff. You're doing your normal thing, doing your country thing. Definitely looking forward to little country R&B. I want to hear that. So
yeah, it's a full-on hip hop song coming too. I forgot about that, but it's in the mixing process. So yeah, doing a little bit of everything.
Hell yeah, man. You're all over the place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I am back from vacation. Took a little week off. I needed it. I needed a break. I've been going strong at this for 3 years, a little over 3 years. I needed me a little break. I think there's going to be a lot, not necessarily a full-on week, maybe just randomly taking show breaks and whatnot, but definitely much needed. And coming back recharged and refreshed at the end of the day. So make sure you guys are checking out the rest of the network. Check out all the shows. Mondays, we have Speedway Stories and Cold-Blooded Conversations with my boy Wally. It's the newest show to the network. He's on Mondays right around 6 o'clock-ish. Then right after him on Monday night is Men Caring for Men, men's mental health podcast hosted by Connor. I think he's still doing the open panel on that.
Yes.
So that is an invite to men, I believe. They can come up, hit that link, come on up and hang out, chit chat, join the conversation that they're having. Or if you got something on your chest, something on your mind you want to talk about, you're more than welcome to do that. Tuesdays at 8 p.m. is Glick's House of Music. I'm back with a brand new guest this week. I'll be hanging out with Texas's own Luke Angel. Looking forward to sitting down with him and talk to him and chit chat with him a little bit. Get to know him a little bit better. That'll be cool. Cleveland intercepted the ball. Wednesday nights is What the Fuck News with Jeff and I. We're talking news. If it's in the news and it makes us say what the fuck, we're going to talk about it. Thursdays, I don't know what's going on Thursdays right now. We'll have to figure that out. I think Jeff said something about Jeff's Garage. I don't know. You never know with that guy. Fridays is Nonsense and Chill with hosted by Blaze with Jeff. They're watching movies and hanging out. I think they just watched they watched the something's Guide to the Galaxy. Travelers, I don't know what it was.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's what it is. You think I watched?
Sorry, guys, I'm not a nerd.
It's from like 15 years ago, dude.
You think I watch anybody else's shows? You think I watch anybody else's shows but my own? I only watch my own shows. I'm the only one that matters on this goddamn network.
What the fuck did the Jets just do?
No, I think I did.
Lonesome Dove is still the best.
Yeah, I think I did pop in for a little bit Friday. I can't remember. And then Saturdays is Nonsensical Nonsense, Unhinged, Unapologetic. We do the open door challenge. We let the inmates take over the asylum. We just hang out and shoot the shit and have fun for a few hours, doing what we do. Also, moving to Saturdays, Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon, late morning, early afternoon is Cash's Corner. We're talking wrestling, WWE, hanging out. That's Cash and I hanging out for about an hour. Thursdays were just too hectic and crazy, and he's a 11-year-old kid, so trying to keep his attention is hard to do. And then in the week with this show right here, Unnecessary Roughness. I don't know. Probably his Uncle Jeff, if I had to guess.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But Sundays is this show right here, Unnecessary Roughness. We're talking a little NFL, making our picks, making our predictions. Some of us sound like we're on drugs when we make our picks, but nonetheless, we're having fun. We're hanging out. And of course, that's Rick, Derek, Wayne, Douglas, and myself. And then whoever else wants to come in, because we do have an open door policy here as well. And I get to see Brian from time to time when he's home. Pop in. I seen you kind of across the board everywhere this week. I didn't realize you were home this week. You were all over the place.
I know, well, last Saturday, I mean, I was home, but I got invited out to that Cody Johnson concert. And
nice. Hell yeah.
But as soon as I got home, I took 5 showers to get that stench of Dallas filth off my body.
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
How'd that work out for you?
Waiting on the blood work.
One of those showers had bleach in them.
No, I mean, it was a really good show. I mean, props to Cody Johnson. I mean, because he's been in the game a while, but it's like he's always been. Because I remember how he would be performing at just little venues like Moe's Tavern, because that's where a lot of guys just started out, or he'll be in Dallas at Billy Bob's. But then during the Houston Livestock Show at Rodeo, we have the barbecue cook-off, and we have an outdoor stage, and sometimes he'll be on hit. He'll be there. Aaron Watson would be there.
I love Aaron Watson. Vaquero.
Yeah, and then I thought like what's her name? Laney
Wilson.
Wilson.
Not Laney Wilson, but Ella Langley.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean it was a good show. So like Ella Langley started her set, and then after her was Tracy Bird, and then after Tracy Bird, then it was John Pardee, and then after John Pardee was Cody Johnson.
Get out.
Oh,
I love Texas country. Texas country is different than country music anywhere else in the country.
when I'm done.
And also too that Cody Johnson concert.
What time do you have to leave?
Actual first, like he's like the headliner, so that's like
What?
his actual first. It was sold out.
What time do you have to be there?
Big props to him.
Mm-hmm.
18 years of grinding.
Yeah. Kojo's good though, man. I do like me some Kojo.
Yeah.
His special on TV was pretty good too.
Yeah, because my buddy that invited me out, like, because some of the songs was playing, and I was just like, I think I know that's in. He goes, you don't know Cody Johnson? I'm like, yeah, I do, man, but it's just like I've been all over the place to where it's like I don't like primarily because I listen to like I have like a whole brand spectrum of music that I listen to.
Yeah.
So normally if I listen to country, it'd be like on the weekends, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I mean, we didn't expect the concert was about 5 hours. We were trying to get out of like hopefully the concert was going to let out early enough so that way we could have like Ubered to Billy Bob's and catch Robert Earl Keen, but that didn't happen.
Cash is a real champ. You go to hell, Wally. Yeah, Waller, if you want to do a show on Thursday, do a show on Thursday as well. I don't care. Ain't nothing going on Thursday nights. We do Monday and Thursday.
Well, gentlemen.
So, with that being said, boys, I got to get ready because I'm going to take my daughter to her third band concert of the weekend.
Have fun with
Love
that, buddy.
those duties, huh?
Yeah. I've only gone to one, but Friday I had to wait for her to be done, and then now I got to go drop her off.
Have fun with
Take her
that,
to the first Taylor Swift concert.
Yep.
She's in yeah, no, she's in 8th grade marching band, and they're doing their varsity show this week for the varsity show this weekend, and it was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They had shows. So they bring in I think they bring in the 7th and 8th graders to do the varsity show because for whatever reason, but next year she'll be in the high school marching band. That means I'll be spending my Friday nights at Friday Night Lights to watch pregame and halftime and not give a shit about a high school football team.
Huh?
So, but appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll be back next Sunday with a brand new episode of Unnecessary Roughness. Make sure you tune into tomorrow night for Speedway Stories and Cold-Blooded Conversations, followed by Men Caring from Men right here on our YouTube channel. And check out all of our other socials. You can find everything at bio.link/nonsensical network. Enjoy your football. Enjoy your Sunday. Good luck to your teams. Titans down. Panthers suck. Go to hell, down. Go to hell, Dallas.
Go Bills.
Let's go Buffalo. And, well, Cleveland. You just keep being Cleveland. Keep being Cleveland.
All right, guys. I'm out. We'll catch y'all later. It's been fun. It's been real, but it ain't been real fun.
Right.